This video is to show you how to do the scatter plot for the Leap Lab and the stats for the Leap Lab for Macintosh computer. You will be making 3 scatter plots. The first one, you're comparing the calf size and leap of men with the calf size and leap of women. The second one, you'll actually copy all this information, put it in female, and you'll compare athletes, the ones that mark yes, with non-athletes, the ones that mark no. For the third one, you will do female or male athletes, the ones who said yes, versus non-athletes. The point of this lab is to see, is there a difference between training and the amount of fast twitch muscles you have, and gender, because men have more testosterone, they should make more fast twitch muscles. So to make the scatter plot, just highlight those. You go down, you go up to insert, go to scatter plot, and you create a scatter plot. This is my data for men. Now, I need the women's data. So I am going to go here. I'm going to command click. On PCs, it's right click. It could be control click. Sometimes the lower right corner of your trackpad is right click also. I right clicked or I command clicked. I selected my data. And first, I want a name for this. And I'm going to title it Men. And click OK. Oh, oops. Then I'm going to, again, command click, select data, and I want to add one. So I'm going to go to the little plus. I'm going to call this women. My X values are going to be the calf size. So I'm just going to come over, click on the X, come over here, go all the way down. For my Y values, it is the leap. I'm going to go there. It's not going to let me sneak in there. I'm going to go down. And I'm going to click OK. So here's the data for my men and my women. Now I have a lot of dead space right here. I don't need it, and you're going to be submitting this to Turnitin, and it's not going to like that everybody has the same key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to, again, go down there, horizontal axis. I'm going to command click. I'm going to do format axis. And this pops up. So I want a weird number here. I don't want a nice even number. So I'm going to do 26.5. And let's just stick with units of 10, but you can do units of 7. Your math teacher will have a fit with this because it's not nice even units. I say do this just because Turnitin.com is not going to like the even units. So I'm going to hit enter and see what it does to my graph. Now I could play with this a little bit. I actually like this little white space here, but it spreads out our data. So I'm going to close this box. Now we need titles. So I like just going to click quick layout, and that one has everything. So this is figure 1, men versus women. Or I could do leap men versus women. This is leap. My unit is centimeters. This is calf size. Now, this is very small. You want to expand it. So I'm just going to grab it by the corner and stretch it. Now, I'm happy with it. I'm going to just click on it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come over here, paste it into Word. I'm not going to do anything with it yet. Now you need to do stats. So we are going to go to GraphPad. Oops. And this link is on Canvas. And don't mess with any of this. Everything is how it's supposed to be. We want to do a t-test comparing the leap of men versus the leap of women. And basically the t-test tells you, is there a significant statistical proven result difference, or is it just random variation? So if the p-value is less than 0.05, it means there's two different groups. There is a significant difference. In our lab, it means men have more fast twitch muscles than women. If it's over 0.05, it means nope, no significant difference. It's just random variation in our group. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to highlight the leaps. I am going to copy. I'm going to come over here, paste. Do the same for women, copy. Control-C. Click over here, paste, and calculate now. So it gives me this whole page. I don't want this page. If I wanted it, I could do it myself. I care about the p-value. The p-value is less than 0.0001. That is definitely less than 0.05. So it's a significant difference. So I'm going to do Command-C. Just copy it over into my Word document. I can't find my Word document now. Then I also want the means and standard deviations of the two groups. I'm going to copy it. Now, I have the stats I need. The t-test p-value, 0.001. It means there is definitely a difference between men and women. And the standard deviation, the mean, 43 versus 26. And the standard deviation is about the same, 7.76, 8.6. So we have some variation from our mean. But if you look at the graph, there are men are definitely have bigger leaps than women. They have more fast twitch muscles because of testosterone. So I want you to describe the graph now. You should write about this much, double space below, just telling me what is going on with the graph. And I have a sample over here of basically what I want. So notice I saw my I took the p-value and the mean and I wrote it here. So figure 1 shows a relationship, between calf size and vertical leap for men and women. In the class, it would appear that men in general have a higher vertical leap than women. That is what our graph shows. Men have a higher leap than women. This is proved true when we examine the means. So I want you to put in the means. Men have, the mean leap for men was 43.72 plus or minus 7.8, while the mean leap for women was 26 point, plus, oops, 26, actually it's 26.0, plus or minus 8.6. We conducted a t-test and found the p-value to be 0.0001, indicating a highly significant difference between the two groups. So see, I incorporated this into a paragraph. Now, I want to describe the stats. So for men, it appears that there I can draw a straight line. Let's just grab a straight line. For men, it appears there's a relationship between leap and calf size. So I would write for men, there appears to be a direct relationship. That's because our line is going up between calf size and leap. As calf size increases, so does their vertical leap. Now women, on the other hand, are actually an inverse relationship. So this is what an inverse relationship looks like. As their calf size went up, their vertical leaps seem to go down, and it's probably because of these two outliers right here that it actually works this way. I've never seen that before in this lab, and I've been doing this lab for, I don't know, 18 years now. Usually it's just a horizontal line. All women have about the same vertical leap. So, on the other hand, appear to have an inverse relationship between calf size and leap. As calf size increases, leap decreases. So, I explained the graph. I told what was going on here. Again, it's very rare to have an inverse relationship. I've never seen it before. And just see if there's anything else you want to say. You don't say what surprised you. That's discussion. You just state the facts. Now, I don't need this information, so I will delete it. And that is our first table. And if I double space this, So I'm highlighting it. I can highlight it. I can right click, which is command click for the Mac, paragraph, line spacing, double. See, I got my distance there. Now, we need 2 more scatter plots. We need male athletes versus non-athletes and female athletes versus non-athletes. So I'm going to just copy the women's data, come over here, and this way I won't mess up my raw data. Then I'm just going to take the athlete column. I'm going to go to data. I'm going to go to sort. Yes, I want to expand the selection. So it sorts it, and here are my women athletes. Here's the non-athletes. And I do a scatter plot again. Insert, scatter plot. There is the women athletes. I come over, command click, select data, name it women. Over here, click OK. I then come back. I do add data, women. My X values are going to be leap. I start here. My Y values are going to be here. And here's my data. Again, I'm going to need to format it. And then change the axis, change this axis, and then do everything we did for the first one, and then repeat for male athletes. Thank you.